For much of Silicon Valley, 2017 felt like a non-stop parade of scandal and sin. There was the decline of Uber, which blew itself up with missteps that included reports of rampant sexual harassment and executive misbehavior. There were troubles at Facebook, which became a lightning rod for failing to keep its platform safe from Russian propagandists and global extremists, and at Twitter and YouTube, which spent much of the year fighting to cleanse themselves of neo-Nazis, child exploiters and other undesirables. But tech wasn't all bad this year. As many of Silicon Valley's largest companies were wreaking havoc, numerous people and organizations used technology to advance important causes and address large-scale problems. These projects do not always make headlines, but they show what's possible when technologists use their powers for good. So I am presenting the first ever Actually Good Tech Awards, to highlight a handful of tech efforts that produced real societal benefits this year. Let's have more of these in 2018, and fewer behemoths behaving badly. An estimated 10 million Americans are blind or visually impaired, and until recently, tech companies did not have much to offer them. But that's changing, thanks to startups like eSight and Aira, two companies that are taking advantage of recent advances in mobile and imaging technology to help visually impaired people navigate the world. Aira, a startup in San Diego, provides visual interpreters through an on-demand subscription service. Users wear camera-equipped glasses that shares what they see over a built-in wireless connection with a sighted person who then describes the surroundings or guides them through complicated tasks in real time. The company raised $12 million in a funding round earlier this year, and recently struck a partnership with Lyft to improve the ride-hailing service's accessibility. eSight, a company in Toronto, is building technology for legally blind people, who have impaired sight but have not fully lost their vision. This year, the company released the eSight 3, the latest version of its vision assistance headset, which uses digital cameras and image processing algorithms, similar to those found in some virtual reality systems, to capture and enhance what the user sees. The enhanced picture is then displayed on two screens near the user's eyes, greatly improving their ability to see small or far-away details. These technologies do not yet allow blind people to drive or perform other complicated tasks, but they can make everyday life much easier, and for many visually impaired people, they are a godsend. 3 years ago, Tiffany Ashley Bell, a computer programmer and Code for America fellow, learned that thousands of low-income residents of Detroit were having their running water shut off because of unpaid bills. So she and another tech worker, Christy Tilmer, set up the Detroit Water Project, an online platform that matched willing donors with Detroit households with unpaid water bills. The non-profit organization, now known as the Human Utility, went through the prestigious WICO-MIATA program and has expanded to Baltimore. In 2017, the organization's donors paid more than $120,000 toward water bills for nearly 300 families.